As a matter of fact, you know, no, we'll go into that later.
For wickedness has exceedingly polluted the whole earth.
Wickedness has exceedingly polluted the whole earth. The whole earth. Why? Because we don't get all them scriptures, but right now go to Job 9 and 24. Because the devil is in power, man. The devil ruleth here on earth. And I'm not talking about spiritual demon Satan, I'm talking about a flesh and blood man. The so-called white man. All this wickedness, man, exceedingly wickedness, man, polluted the whole earth. Read that, brother.
Job 9 and 24. The earth is given into the hand of the wicked.
You see that? The earth is given into the hand of the wicked, man. So who is ruling the earth right now? Who is in power right now? The Edomites. The Edomites. Anybody got 2 goddamn brain cells in their head know that the so-called white man is in power. He had the power to put you Negroes in slavery. Had the power to lynch and murder you, man. Rape your women and children and your boys, you know, your young men.
Rape boys, that's wickedness right there.
You think he'll do that in our kingdom? Or if we have some type of power, you think we'll let him do that? No, we didn't have him. We don't have any power. Our power now comes from on high through Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, and it's to preach this gospel. That's what it's about. Hold on a second. Go read it, brother.
For wickedness.
No, go back to that Job.
Alright, it says, Job 9 and 24. The earth is given into the hand of the wicked. He covereth the faces of the judges thereof.
Right, he covered the faces of the judges to make them look like them. That's how you know who is in power. What image of Jesus is plastered all over the world, man? This goddamn piece of shit looking motherfucker right here, man. Yeah. This devil. This is a worldwide image, man. And when all people go down on their knees to pray, this image is in their head. This image has continue to keep our people in slumber, man. Our people don't want to wake up, man. They got white Jesus. They think everything white Jesus is gonna make everything okay.
Easter, they think
you know?
Right.
That's right. Tomorrow Easter, and the pastor gonna be telling them that this devil, he died on Friday. And stayed or Thursday, he stayed in the grave all day Friday, and all day Saturday, but early Sunday morning he got up. This devil, that's a goddamn lie, man. Hey, you know, hey, I grew up in the church. That was every year, man. You know, that same sermon, but early Sunday morning. Man, there wasn't no Sunday morning. I mean, they didn't even have Sunday back then, man.
And when he put that emphasis on that early, that invoked that demon, that same demon that jump on the whole country.
Everybody get crunk then. Everybody crunk when he get right to that part, man. Everybody in the church get crunk, man. Your grandmama start crying and jumping around, acting a goddamn fool.
Heads get the flying off.
Yeah.
Because he rose in all power and glory early.
Right. But yeah, right. Hey, that's the doctrine of man that Esau put out there, man. You know? But yeah, the earth is given into the hand of the wicked. He covered the faces of the judges, man. Number one judge is Yahweh. Under him, his only begotten son, Yahweh Shai. And they both been made to look like an Edomite. That's your clue to know who the devil is or who the wicked are. You know? That was it on that, brother? All right. Yeah, read it.
The earth is given into the hand of the wicked. He covereth the faces of the judges thereof.
Right.
If not, where and who is he?
If the white man ain't the wicked, then please point him out. Where is he and who is he? Because it's nothing but evil. Read that again. Wickedness exceedingly polluted the world. There's nothing but evil around the world. So if it ain't the white man, who is responsible? Who is doing this? Who's the cause of all this? All this war that's going on, man. Who profits from it? Qui bono? In the Latin, who benefits? So-called white man. That's what when you do any type of research or you want to find out a culprit or who's behind something, you follow the money trail. And you'll find your culprit. Qui bono, man. Who benefited? That's what lawyers do when they want to solve a murder. They look for who benefit from this murder. You know? So, right. All this war that's going on, who benefits from this war? So-called Edomites. If you watch that movie, man, they break it down for you in The Game of Shadows. Sherlock Holmes, the second one, the dude Moriarty, he said, basically he said war is inevitable. I just want to be the one that, you know, have the guns and the ammo and the bandages, you know, for the, you know, the profit off of the war. But he was trying to provoke a world war. And then when Sherlock Holmes had foiled this plot, he said, well, it's only a matter of time, man. War is inevitable. You know? Right, because the white man is in power. Read that, brother.
For wickedness hath exceedingly polluted the whole earth.
Hold on. Hey, sir, you know America's going to be destroyed?
According to the Bible?
Right, you know it's prophesied in the Bible that you're carrying? America is going up in flames. I know I see you with the Bible, but I know you don't understand what's in it. You know? All right, brother, read it.
For wickedness hath exceedingly polluted the whole earth.
Wickedness had exceedingly polluted the whole earth. You know? And our people are gone. You know? Our people are gone. They just caught up in all this wickedness, man. Don't try to fight it or resist it. They just run with it. You know? Go ahead, Doc.
And their hurtful works are fulfilled. Therefore, said the Most High, I will hold my tongue no more as touching their wickedness, which they profanely commit. Neither will I suffer them in those things in which they wickedly exercise themselves. Behold, the innocent and the righteous blood cried unto me, and the souls of the just complain continually.
That's us, man. We complaining, man, all the time, man. That's us, man. And you got them spirits up in heaven, man. They praying for the Most High to come back and do something with this wicked devil that's in power, man. America's going up in flames, man. Y'all ain't got long. America is done for. You know? Right. We can see the spiritual fork sticking out this bitch. You know? But yeah, back to that, read that again, brother.
I will hold my tongue no more as touching their wickedness, which they profanely commit. Neither will I suffer them in those things, in which they wickedly exercise themselves. Behold, the innocent and the righteous blood cried unto me, and the souls of the just complain continually.
Yeah, they're the innocent and the righteous blood, man. These are the ones that died in Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shah, man. They up in the spirit world. Same thing when you read about Abel's blood, man, crying unto the Most High after Cain slew him. I mean, Cain was up in the spirit world, man, cursing Cain the fuck out, man, to the Most High. I said, Most High, Abel. Yeah, Abel was up there, man, you know, complaining to the Most High about Cain. And our brethren up in the spirit world right now, they continually complaining. We down here continually complaining. You know, we are the just. Go ahead, Doc.
And therefore, said the Most High, I will surely avenge them, and receive unto me all the innocent blood from among them. Behold, my people is led as a flock to the slaughter. I will not suffer them now to dwell in the land of Egypt.
Egypt is America, man. Egypt meaning bondage. America is that house of bondage, man, that the whole house of Israel had been brought captive. You know, you find all tribes in Northern America, but throughout, you know, South and Central and in North America, you got the whole house of Israel here, man. This is Egypt. You know? Go ahead,
But I will bring them with a mighty hand and a stretched out arm, and smite Egypt with plagues as before, and will destroy all the land thereof.
That mighty hand and that stretched out arm is Yahweh and the heavenly host. That's how we're going to be recovered and delivered, man. The elect, that is. That's how the elect will be delivered, man. With that mighty hand and that stretched forth arm, man, of the Most High. And that's his right hand, which is Yahweh, man. He coming back with the whole host. Most High will stretch out the whole arm on this devil, man. And these devils, they trying to gear up and get ready, man. They building UFOs and stealth aircraft and all this, cause that war in heaven, that's spoken of in Revelation, that's going to be a literal war, man, up in the sky. And some out in space, man. Some of that battle is going to take place out of space, because the devil got space stations up there, man. You know? So yeah, brother, I mean, go ahead.
I was saying, they said they're going to smite Egypt as before, to let you know they're not talking about ancient Egypt, because ancient Egypt never came back into power. So to let you know it's going to talk about another Egypt. That's right. It's America.
Yeah, like before, man. Most High gonna bring the plagues. Go ahead.
Egypt shall mourn, and the foundation of it shall be smitten with the plagues and punishment that the Most High shall bring upon it. They that till the ground shall mourn, for their seeds shall fail through the blasting and hail, and with their fearful consolation. Well,
right, this nuclear missile, man. Most High gonna destroy you clowns out here, man. And all the wicked, man, all you heathens, man. The Most High got a thermonuclear destruction, man, awaiting this place, man. But the white man has exceedingly polluted this place, man. You can't stress that enough, man. Genetically modified food, man. Mixing animal genes with plant genes. You know, all this madness, man. Creating these different species in laboratories, man. Releasing all this radiation into the ocean and the atmosphere. That's wicked. Only a devil would do that, man. That is fucking wicked.
Yeah, I was just saying I don't know what nationality was, but they just locked up this guy named, I think his name is James Warren, for polygamy, having multiple women. Wives.
What state?
I can't recall what state it popped up on the headers on the news.
Damn, he should have went to Montana.
Yeah, I think James Warren, one of them guys from one of them, the Amish cult, I think Utah, I think that's what he called it.
Yeah. Oh, okay, yeah. Yeah, so see that? Hey, polite, hey. You better watch your back, man. The Edomites ain't playing, man. Lock your ass up for polygamy, you know? Yeah, read that verse again about the blast. Their seed shall fail, man.
13 verse. They that till the ground shall mourn, for their seed shall fail through the blasting and hail, and with the fearful consolation. Woe to the world and them that dwell therein.
And really some of that is taking place, man. Because you got these farmers, man, and they mourning because they can't grow no crops, man, and that's partly because of Monsanto. Because these you know, part of their land get basically polluted with a Monsanto seed, then Monsanto can come and take over their whole fucking land. Or sue them for having Monsanto, even though they didn't plant it there. That is diabolical. You know, you got some land you farming, and these devils can come by, throw some seed on your shit, and then have it grow up and then claim, you know, sue you for whatever copyright, or I mean not copyright, but whatever however they do that shit in court for you having Monsanto food, vegetables growing in your, they can take your whole land. This is happening, man. But you got, you know, some lands that's just not producing because they already talking about the Dust Bowl returning throughout they used to call the bread basket, man. That shit is being blasted right now by the sun. And they done overfarmed it so the minerals are diminished in the land, and that shit going back to a dust bowl. So, hey, go ahead, bro.
Woe to the world, them that dwell therein, for the sword and their destruction draweth not, and one people shall stand up to fight against another.
Okay, that's good right there, brother. So we might come back to that. Okay. But yeah. All right. Bring out your precept.
Ecclesiastes 3:16. And moreover, I saw under the sun the place of judgment, that wickedness was there, and the place of righteousness, that iniquity was there. I said in my heart, the Most High shall judge the righteous and the wicked. But there is a time, there is a time there for every purpose and for every work.
Come on, man. And let me say this, man. Judgment is upon America, man. A coup d'etat is being staged right now, man. You know? And with that whole issue that took place, man, I heard Elder Tahar mention it in the sit-down, man, with all that Rancher Bundy.
Oh, come.
Out there in
Arizona.
In Arizona, man. The Bundy Ranch, man. It came out, I don't give a damn about the cracker, but it came out through that whole scandal, man, that they sold them people land to the Chinese. That's a coup, man. That's treason. You know?
Extortion.
Right. And Harry Reid was behind it, him and his son, the lawyer. And they behind it, man. How corrupt is this government, man? That's coup d'etat shit right there, man. And I mean, if you look at it, you know, going back to 1910, with the devising of the Federal Reserve System, brought into law in 1913, it was fully implemented in 33. And what took place around 33? World War II was coming about. The Federal Reserve Act was actually passed right before World War I. And then in 33, when under Roosevelt, he took the gold, took the US dollar off of the gold standard. And that was right before World War II. Then World War II came about 6 years later in 39. But that was the beginning of a coup. And America was no longer America, man. But it really didn't take effect until what it was that 1940, not 1940, 1950. Damn it, the Bretton Woods Conference. It was after World War II. When they had the Bretton Woods Conference, damn it, there was 50. I want to say 54. No, Eisenhower probably. But anyway, what took place at the Bretton Woods Conference after the aftermath of World War II is that in that conference they decided that the U.S. dollar would become the world reserve currency. And I want to say, just give me the date. I used to have that date.
What's the name of it?
Bretton Woods Conference. But out of that conference, you got the IMF and these different world banks that were positioned all throughout the world, and they decided that they would make the U.S. dollar the world reserve currency. Now, there was a reason for that, because the U.S. dollar was debt-based. 44, that's it, come on, brother, 44. Because the war hadn't even really ended. So World War II was still going, so this was going on in the tail part of